Hello again. Here's another batch of albums I've picked up this summer. The first one is African Latino Voodoo Drums. Chico and his malimba drum rhythms. Stereo. It's on Audio Fidelity. It's one of the early Audio Fidelity stereo albums, probably from around 1960. I haven't played this one yet. Another drumming percussion album, Afro Percussion, Ola Tunji. It's on Columbia. It's mono this time, but it's African music. Kind of interesting. Chet Atkins, Teensville. Great cover on this album. It's a mono copy, but it's guitar with a beat. And this one does contain a song called Boo Stick Beat, which I think was a minor hit for Chet Atkins. Surprisingly, Chet Atkins did not have very many hits over the years. As famous as he was, as great a guitar player as he was. Klaus Schulze, Mirage. He was a member of Tangerine Dream, and this is a solo album that he recorded, I think, in the early 1980s. Thunderball, The Man from U.N.C.L.E. And this fella here looks a lot like Daniel Craig, although I'm sure it isn't, because this would have been about 1965 or 1966 that this was released. It's on the Design label. Here we have Thrush and Spectre. Neil Young's After the Gold Rush album. I already have a copy of this, but this one I think is in better shape than the one I have. Odetta at Carnegie Hall. It's on Vanguard. The World of the Poppy Family. This is a greatest hits album. Double LP. All the hits. And this one's actually in good shape. Andy Williams. Newest hits. I like Andy's voice. Bobby Helms. The Best of Bobby Helms, featuring You Are My Special Angel. Bobby Gentry. The Delta Sweetie. I think this is the LP that she recorded after the album with the Ode to Billy Joel, or Billy Joe. Nice picture there in the back of Bobby Gentry. She eventually married Jim Stafford at one time, I think. Rusty Warren, banned in Boston. Everything was banned in Boston. Music from Mickey Spillane's Mike Hammer. Arranged and conducted by Skip Martin. The Sound of Violence. Boogie Woogie, Art Simmons piano stylings. Nice cover, 1950s. It's on Mercury's Wing subsidiary, which is kind of Mercury's budget label. Making Hay with the Travelers. The Travelers were Canada's version of perhaps the Weavers, a folk group, and this album contains their version of This Land Is Your Land, the cover, the Canadian adaptation of the Woody Guthrie tune. Peter and Gordon in London for Tea. Jimmy Dorsey and his orchestra, vocals Helen O'Connell and Bob Eberly, uncollected, previously unreleased material from 1939 to 1940. A couple jazz albums here. Work Time, Sonny Rollins, saxophone. This is on Prestige. Dexter Gordon, Great Encounters, and this one was released, I think, in the late 70s. Portrait of Coleman Hawkins. The Blues, tenor sax. This is another compilation album. It's called Jazz Giants. It's an import. And it's more recent stuff from 1970s. Chick Corea, Dave Holland, Hubert Laws, etc. And one here that I picked up, it's a 6-album set. Nat King Cole, it's like a greatest hits 6-album set that's on Capitol, and it has all of his hits. And that was a 50-cent find. It's a nice one. Thank you for watching.